Okay, good morning, students, and welcome back. Today I'm going to give you some instructions on how to complete today's asynchronous assignment. It's called Monster Madness, and I hope you enjoy this. The whole point of this assignment is for you to use your knowledge of genetics to create your own monster. And so all you need is a coin to flip, a quarter, a dime, a penny, or you can even Google coin flip, and it does it. It will have it there for you. Now, I'm going to go over the rules, and I'll do a demonstration for you. But how about this? Maybe it makes sense for you to pause this video for a minute and go and find your Monster Madness sheet, which is in your classwork section of Google Classroom. All right. So let's take a look at how to do this. It says using a coin and your knowledge of genotypes, phenotypes, dominant and recessive traits, you will create your own monster. Then you'll draw it. Now, don't draw it today. You can save that for next week. All you need to do is go through these traits and flip the coin to determine what genotype and phenotype your monster is going to have for each trait. And I think I have 7 or 8 traits. But I'll do the first one for you, and so you'll get a sense of how it works. Notice the rules. This is really important. Heads, you get the dominant trait. Tails is recessive. And so we all know that it's a 50-50 chance of which copy of the gene you're going to get. We learned that from studying meiosis, and we learned that from talking about how you get one chromosome from each of your parents. So I'm going to flip my coin now. The first trait is fur color. Okay, I got tails. So fur color allele 1 is little g. Recessive, because tails is recessive and little g is recessive, and that's for purple fur. All right, time to flip the coin again. I got heads. Now I have a big G. So it's big G, little g. The genotype is just the genes that the monster has. So we usually put the big, the dominant letter first. So I would type big G, little g. And the phenotype is the expression of the genes, how the organism is going to look. So since I have one dominant and one recessive, remember the dominant allele will mask the recessive allele, and I'm going to end up having, my monster will end up having green fur. Okay. And so that's how you do it. You are going to go ahead, flip your coins for allele 1 and allele 2, and then fill in your genotypes and phenotypes for all these traits. Oh yeah, horns, teeth, claws, antennae, tail, wings, and then gender. Oh, for gender, notice that X will be heads, Y will be tails. And I filled in the first one for you already because everybody, whether you're male or female, everybody has at least one X chromosome. So you only have to flip for the second one and you'll get either X or Y, which will determine if you're male or female. All right, but all the rest of them are pretty much the same. You just have to look at what's dominant and what's recessive, and then identify the genotypes and phenotypes. And then next week, we'll work on creating your monsters. And then after you make your monsters, we'll see what we can do with them. All right,